Hello, Aries. This
Hey.
is your new moon in Gemini reading.
That's right.
I am smoking a CBD cigarette. That's how they were marketed. So, just in case you were curious.
If you haven't already, the link can be found below for our universal agenda. We break down what this new moon in Gemini means and how it can ideally influence your energy, along with any little bits of gossip we have to say. You know, you never know what we might have to say.
So listen, Aries. I pay attention to you guys, which is us guys, when I'm talking, because, I want to see who's watching, and I want to ask you guys to participate. I'm going to start saying this in every video, just so you know. I want you guys to let us know you're out there, reach out, give us a like, share, subscribe, especially the share. Mainly because this is a labor of love, and the more you reach out on the other side, the more it feels worth to keep sitting here and doing. We can get really busy in our week and sometimes wonder how much it's worth to everybody to be doing this. And yeah, it's like a little existential crisis, but everybody knows what it needs to feel like, a conversation instead of talking to a wall. So that's all I'm saying, is it feels good to have that. So we already did the card blessing in the universal agenda. So we're going to just pull. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I pulled this card for myself earlier. It's the Five of Swords. This isn't always negative, but it has negative connotations because you're not really sure what the motives of somebody for doing or being so extra. The Five of Swords.
If you look real close, he's like looking over his shoulder in a way.
I'm trying to remember who I was watching. It was either Eliza Einhorn doing a recent reading, or it was the Peace Dealer, probably, pulling cards about the Five of Swords, and it was a really fun way of putting it, so I'm gonna ride with that. What cost? Yes, being right is delicious, but at what cost? What cost are you willing to have the heavy leverage? Or
He's the card that says "I told you so."
He's yeah, for sure. Like you might be right, but are you willing to lose the people in your life over it? Or this is when you did everything you could. You did everything extra so you could get your way, and you're feeling very smug. So this could go any kind of way. This does have an air of competition to it. So
I got card number 35 for you, Aries, and it is: we are all co-creators within a diverse universe. Every physical being on your planet is your partner in co-creation. And if you would accept that and appreciate the diversity of beliefs and desires, all of you would have more expansive, satisfying, and fulfilling experiences. I feel like that flows perfectly into what she was just saying in regards to this Five of Swords. We really just gotta see what her card says to keep this storyline going.
okay, so
okay,
death reversed.
I feel like this is definitely about changing your perspective.
It's like you really have gone to the extra mile to make sure that you're whatever shit you started, it has started some momentum, and it has permanently altered the course of some part of your life.
The avalanche has already started.
You are you almost don't need to do anything after this. This is what you can say, the damage is done, whether or not it's actual damage.
You've hit that
the ball
button.
is rolling. The light, yeah, you hit that button. The consequences, the results are forthcoming. Like, you don't need to do anything from this point. You've done all the work you need to do. Whether or not it's healthy, you'll know. this Gemini energy that I talked about in the universal agenda. It's all going to slap you in the face because everybody around you, all your community, is going to reflect that which you've sown. So us Aries have either a rude awakening or an unignorable reflection of whatever this is. It's the course of life has changed and their new beginning is starting. The train is running off the tracks,
Yo. Well, now I got card number 53. Oh, look, 35 and 53. The
beginning and the end.
My uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. There is no reason to worry about your thoughts, for they are not like a loaded gun that may wreak powerful and instantaneous destruction. For you have plenty of time, as soon as you become aware of any negative feelings, to begin to choose other less resistant thoughts and thereby choose a more desired outcome. All right, so the main thing that comes to my mind is it's like the whole thing when people say it's all about how you react. It's not about what happened. It's about how you respond to it, how you react to it. So, whether there is something that is already in the making or something is getting ready to, a domino effect is getting ready to start happening, your outcome is really going to be fine-tuned by the way you perceive it. If you're looking at it in a negative connotation, you're going to just keep on inviting the negative. If you try to at least look at it in the best of light, or this may even be something that you can turn you into a different direction and be like, I guess I'm glad this happened after all. It's all about the way you are
framing it. Your beliefs, like I was saying.
What kind of frame are you putting this picture in?
Your beliefs versus your feelings and how these things coincide. Your mind-heart connection, how healthy it is. What is within will be reflected outwardly. So you won't be able to ignore what's going on inside because it will be so completely reflected outside of you.
Are you going to put on your rose-colored glasses or are you going to put on your blue blockers or whatever it's called? Like, it's all about the way you look at it and you perceive it and you frame it. Really, what's done is done, and it's all on you to kind of just spread it out or throw it into a basket.
I mean, you did want it to have the control. I mean, what Aries kind of doesn't love being the leader, and whatever thing that you've done to get to where we're at right now. You know, like, we got to be used to dealing with this kind of vibe. Like, we get what we get. We did what we did. We get what we get. So, I'm feeling personally like this is really in my life amusing. I'm not going to be anything but pleased with the outcome of these cards. I don't have any enemies, and I haven't created any competitious, dreadful situation in my life. So hopefully you haven't either.
No.
And we're all like about to experience some really fun beginning because the momentum of the work has already been done. You've done all the work that needs to be done. You've done hopefully the right things, and hopefully you haven't lost the people around you, but if not, maybe they were what was sensitive enough to be broken should have been broken, so the death card has a lot to do with like a final truth, so perhaps, and it's undeniable exactly what happened in relationships, but it is what it is. Girl, you still kicking me?
I guess so. Anyways, so this is going to conclude your new moon in Gemini reading from us. And whatever's going on for you, Aries, you're in control at a certain point. So just kind of ride the whip.
Just, it is what it is. You got to be comfortable with what you've generated. So,
bye.
Boss up.